Happy Monday. I hope everybody had a good Mother's Day. Oh my gosh, this is a good Mother's Day activity to do, although I didn't get any time to do this yesterday. So, it shocked the heck out of me. We're going to work on it today. I've got my son's graduation coming up, and I'm going to be working on his scrapbook. Now, I've got lots of stuff done in here, as you can see. I don't know what I was thinking about these two together. I don't think that's going to work. I think I need to put these two together. We're just going to get to work. We're going to get to work. It's Craft and Chat Day, Mondays here on Whatnot with Company Master Grace. That's me, Grace. And I'm happy to have your company here. So please say hello when you get here. I'm going to try to pull this up so I can see comments, because that would be super helpful for me and probably for you, so I can talk to you while we're hanging out. All right, let's get the show opened up. So no auction today. We're crafting and chatting. So, and I'm really, really happy to have your company. If you make here, please say hello. I'm not seeing a darn thing. What's going on? Oh, there it is. That scared me a little bit. Hey, Debbie, what's happening? Debbie Gladden. Happy Mother's Day. Dolores, hello, hello. You have a gloomy day in Florida. I saw that on the news that you guys were getting slammed with rain. Is it going to last very long? My sister's in Florida. She's in southwest Florida in the Cape Coral area. Is it going to last very long? You guys going to have to deal with that. It is going to be, you guys, this is so unseasonable for us, but it's going to be 94 degrees here today. So I do want to get out for a walk. I'm going to have to go as soon as I'm done hanging out with you guys, because it's just going to be too hot. Now, look at this. I only have, for the month of May, well, this is actually June. Hold on, Gracie. Back up the bus, because I missed May. This is April. I was trying to do one page per month. Oh, here's May. These are May. Oh, I can adjust this whole thing. This actually makes me happy. All right, we're going to pull this out of here. Oh, I already glued it down. Uh-oh, girlfriends. I see what I did wrong. I want to have at least one section for every month. I already glued this down, and it needs to go on the other side. Let's hope I can get it off of here without damaging anything. We have to make some adjustments here. Yeah, this definitely needs to come off. Uh-oh, and it's the same paper. I really did screw up. I think it's a little hard for me to create live because I can't try to chat with you guys. No, and it's not like nothing to say bad about you guys. I want to create live. I love this Craft and Chat time. But the thing is, I lose focus. This is May, so these need to go here. And then I can flip this, and that one can go on the other side. So I think we're just going to have to make an adjustment here like this. I'm going to put this down here. There's already a piece of tape right there. I don't know if, yeah, it's still going to work. What's happening, friends? I got some really old, and this paper is like literally almost 20 years old. Believe it or not, we need the rain even after the hurricane season we had. Debbie, we are so desperate for rain here in North Dakota as well. I'm sure the farmers, I mean, it is so dry. We didn't have a lot of snow this season. We need rain as well. So I totally understand it. You know, the land just needs the rain. All right. So look at, in times past, I've been doing these letters on my Cricut. And that was, I mean, I'm not kidding you, when Gannon was about 1. So 17 years ago was the last time I worked on this. And that, so some of the pages have been done. So 2-inch letters. I could make room for a strip and do 2-inch letters on here as well, like going up or down or something like that. Let's just do it. Let's just go like this. I think I'll cut this one down so I don't have that. I don't know why that white frame is around it. I'm not sure. But it's okay. All right, I need just plain paper. Some plain paper that matches would be good. I don't know why I thought I could sit. I don't think I could sit during this process. This is kind of cool and it matches. This is really cool and it matches. It's kind of shimmery. Let's get a bit of this, like a 2-inch strip. Anybody else still scrapbook? I haven't scrapbooked in 17 years. My son is graduating and I got to get this baby scrapbook done. I have a baby scrapbook for my other son. I had already finished it when he graduated last year, but Gannon, I just never got back to scrapbooking. So here we go. We just don't have a lot for him. So we're doing it now. We're doing it now. If I put these here and this here, I can put May. Yep. And then, do I want to have room to write anything? I think I can put a little frame around these and then I can write on the frame part. Because I'm not going to say much. I'm just going to say like what the context is for these. So I will take this off. I think I just cut that crooked. Hey everybody, welcome, welcome. Good morning. Happy Monday. Oh, thanks. I hope so. I hope so. It has been such a roller coaster ride actually for me. Do you find that when you scrapbook? It has been an absolute roller coaster ride for me to do this because I just am like a weepy mess. Good gravy, Grace. It's like you don't have to cry so much looking at these photos. How has so much time gone by? How is it even possible? I don't know. It's like makes me feel so like nostalgic, if that's the right word, you know? Oh, I loved their baby years. I mean, at the same time, when I was in them, they were really tiring and exhausting and all that jazz. And you do wish away whatever you have. Like you go, oh, I can't wait until they're out of diapers. Oh, I can't wait until they're not teething. And now I look back and I'm like, what was I so eager about? Why was I so eager to be done with all that? Okay, let's see. If I'm going to put the month on here, that would be cute. And then this is his Nana. That's his Nana. I think I'll... Hold on a minute. If I cut this, this is how I measure, guys. This is what I do. I'm not the one with the ruler out. I do like I'm gonna mark this a little bigger, and that's how I'm gonna cut it. That's it. That's as fancy as I get with fractions. I can't do the math. I'm sure I'm not the only one. So it's sometimes I'm embarrassed by it, but then I'm like, well, it's just not what I do. It's just not what I'm good at. So I'm gonna just accept that reality and be done with it. Okay, this will go here. So then I can cut it right here. See how easy that is? No need for all those fractions. What's everybody up to today? Good morning, good morning. Welcome. Thanks for hanging out with me. Has anybody been on Whatnot today? Find any good things? Are you finding some goodies? Look at how cute that is. That's really sweet. So these are all May. So I will end up on my Cricut making some words. So that'll go there. Maybe I'll put that one up there. Let's see. And then if I put this one down here, is this big enough? Yeah. And I really messed, like my blade needs to be, look at how rough that is. I need to replace this blade. Let me see if I have, where would they be, Gracie? It's one of those things you don't need very often. So where did I put them when I last needed one? Oh, I'm sure they're in one of these drawers. You're just going to hear me opening and closing drawers until I find them. I'm sure they're in here somewhere. Come on, they gotta be somewhere. Here's some. Uh-oh, don't tell me I don't have any of those left. I might have to use a new cutter. Girls, how could it be? What is it like when you need something you've run out of it? It's like, are you kidding me? Agitating, right? Just gotta get my stuff done. Okay. Since I don't have any more of those blades, I better switch to a different cutter. But hello, friends. Where my son was working, we both were working last night, coloring this huge poster board that he has to hand in today for school. Yes, this one who was graduating, and he needed a cutter, and I wonder if he took my other cutter and didn't bring it back because I don't see it. Are we just gonna have to work with a dull blade? Is that what I get today? Oh no. I hate when this stuff happens. Oh my gosh, please tell me I'm not the only one who loses track of it. Like an obscure thing that I don't have to pull out very often. I don't know. Where did you put them, Grace? I have no idea. And I'm sorry you have to witness me looking around for it. A little coffee helps. Always helps to have a little bit of coffee. Okay, you guys are awfully quiet today. Let's see. Blades, blades, blades. Where are you? Or just give me the other cutter. That would be fabulous. Guys, if you could see this room, you would completely understand why I can't find a damn thing. I'm still here. I'm still looking for my dang stuff. I'm literally under the table. I'm literally rolling around under the table trying to find what I need. Oh my gosh, this is irritating. I think he must have taken my other cutter. We're just going to have to go with what we got here, friends. Thanks for the raid, Sierra. Thank you, thank you. Hello, welcome, friends. We are crafting and chatting today. I'm working on my son's baby scrapbook, if you can believe it. I mean, he's graduating from high school, and I haven't worked on it in 17 years, but we got to get her done, man. We got to get her done. How do I get this, like, white paper pulp off of here without a sharp set of cutting blades? How do I do that? It looks terrible on the green paper. I'm just kind of shaving it off with my scissors. You can see it. See all those little white bits? We don't want those. It looks awful. You know what? Maybe what I do, sorry for that noise. I'm not going to worry about it because I bet most people aren't going to focus on that as much as we do. Like the people who, like the person who's creating it, we always focus more on these little flaws than somebody who's looking at the book will. I know we do. I tell myself that, and yet here I go. I'm trying to fix it still. There. A little better. Okay, I am going to write on here. I'm not going to fuss too much, Gracie. Just don't do it to yourself. Dr. Seuss hat on my baby. On my baby. Gosh, he's not a baby anymore, that kid. He just bought me all these shorts from last summer that no longer fit him anymore. I was like, oh my gosh, he's already moving up to, like, he's definitely in. Last year he was wearing man shorts, like man size. So this year it'll be even, we have to get him a bigger size. Okay, this. Okay, I had to shorten my what I said because I was running out of room. Okay, that's okay. So this is going to go here. This is going to go here. These pages, I don't think are going to be very fancy in the fact that, look at this. Hold on. If I go back, these are the ones I did 17 years ago. Like, look what I did with the big stork, carrying the baby, what the stork brought. I mean, I was a little fancier in the way I designed these. Look at all the, like, little gems on here. Paper cut with, like, different paper cutters. I did this at a scrapbooking retreat, and I had all of my girlfriends like supplies. Like if they had this design on their Cricut, that's probably where I got all these flowers. Look at how pretty they are. I just don't see myself doing that. I think a lot of these pages are just going to be photos with the little notation, like the little duck, the first bath, splish splash. I don't have any of this stuff anymore. I think they're all going to be pretty darn simple. Although what I can do is maybe I should make them. I'm not going to bust out my Cricut right now. It's in my office. I'll do the May 2007 on here later. I think I'll make them and stick things down, or at least paper clip them on, and then go to my Cricut, and then I can cut out anything extra that I want to put on here, if that makes sense. So if I wanted to put something under here, I could. I think that's what I'll do. So they're mostly done. It's been raining for over a week. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, for over a week. We need some of that. Can you send it our way? Just shoot it on down to us, or up to us, I should say. But we're like further north than everybody. We're up in North Dakota, where I am. So shoot some rain up to us. Our farmers desperately need the rain. Our grass needs the rain. The birds. I think of the poor birds. We live by a big lake, so there's that. But still, fresh rainwater is so important. If I'm not standing up, I don't think I always get these things on straight, so I better stand up. And this is going to go here for sure. So I guess I can stick this thing down. Ooh, let's do it the wrong way. Kind of like seeing the little circles poking out from underneath. Okay. We're getting it, girls. We're getting it. We're going to do it. We're going to get some stuff done. I have a gazillion photos for June, and I tried to do one page per month, so I don't know how I'm going to narrow those down. Let's just see what we can do. So that's going to go there. So this was May. I'll have to make, and then this is June, actually. So this is also June. That's his baptism. So this one I need a new page for. And will this tape still stick? Yeah, but I'm missing tape up here. Well, the pages don't match now. They did a minute ago, but now that I've had to tear it apart and reorder it, they don't match. But it's okay. It's all going to be okay. Don't think it's a problem, but these two go together as June, and the date is on here, June 2024. So I don't have to worry about putting a date, but then we flip it over and we'll have more of June. All of these photos are June. There are a ton of them, so I really have to get it down to 2 pages. So let me look through here. And they're in chronological order. Do I want this in here? This is my dad's 80th birthday, and this is us at my dad's party in Massachusetts. And this is when we got there. That's with my sister. Here we are at the beach. Here's my niece. Like, I'm not going to be able to fit all these. I just know it. Okay, this was Massachusetts. These were all in Massachusetts. These were in North Dakota. My dad came back with us to North Dakota, and my dad is no longer with us. I would really love to have these photos in here somehow. Oh my gosh, give me an idea on when you have so many photos you want to put in. I don't necessarily want to take up 4 pages for June, but they were pretty important dates. I can definitely cut these down. Like this one can cut down. It's just fence. Yeah. I seriously wish I had that other cutter. Welcome everybody. Come on in. Say hello. Let me know that you're here. A lot of rain. You guys are talking rain. So everybody who's here must be from the south. You all from down near Florida? Everyone hanging out with me today, are you from Florida? Because I think that's where all the rain is in the country. I'm up here. It's going to be 94 degrees. I can't even believe it. Blows my mind. All right, I'm going to try this one more time. If this does not work out well, I may have to just leave you guys and go find a different cutter. Maybe it was user error. No, it's definitely not cutting well. Okay, girls, I have to seriously, stop and think about what I put. Oh my gosh, I need somebody to come through this room and seriously just organize and clean for me. It is such a disaster. I can't even get over it. It's so bad, you guys. It's so bad. It stresses me out. Glue sticks. I'm looking through my stash, you guys. Oh, Lord. All right, friends. This is a real issue. Because I can't cut those. Well, you know what I'll do? I'll have to do is just use my cutting board, which is a disappointment, really. But that's what we're going to have to do because I can't cut it with that blade and I can't find new blades. We got to work around it, friends. We got to work around it. I know I have them. I mean, I think I even just saw them recently. I just don't know where they are. So we go to the ruler method. A ruler and a knife. That's what we have to do. Good morning, Denise. What's happening, friend? I can't find new blades for my cutter, Denise, so I'm struggling to make any progress here. And this is going to take me so much longer doing it this way. You know what? If you guys don't mind, I'm gonna go to my office and see if he left it in there. Because I have another cutter. I have new blades for the other cutter. I just have to go get it. This is gonna take me forever this way. I'll be right back. Somebody just say, "Oh, please," not quick break. Just say, "Hostess will be right back," or something in the comments. I'll be right back. Well, I found one, but it's not the one I was looking for. How many of these things do you have, you guys? This is not the one I was even looking for. This is not it, but maybe it will work. Maybe it will cut cleaner. This one's just always crooked to me. It's just always, I feel like I can't get a straight cut out of it. But it is way sharper, so let's just go with it. Okay, so I am going to cut these down. This one I can't cut down at all. This one I can cut down a little bit. And then maybe I can fit. Oh, I never even noticed that. Lennon's little face is right there. It's my niece Margaret. She just had her second baby, a little girl. But at this time, she was just little. She was like probably in middle school, at that point. Let's see if we can cut these down. As my brother taught me, I'm going to keep him on there. Look at how young he looks. Look at how young we all look. Good gravy, it was a long time ago. And this was the party, my dad's party. So let's just see if I'm even going to be able to fit all of these on one. This beach one might have to go. Or we're going to crowd them in. No, there's no way. There's just no way. I'm going to lose land in here. Small one and a big one together. That would work like that. Oh, I hate crowded pages like this. I absolutely hate them. I hate them. I don't like it. Ugh, it makes me feel like so anxious on the inside. I don't know why, but it does. Okay, hang tight. Another page. I just need the 12 by 12 paper. I need it in front of me so I can visualize how these all fit. That's just kind of how I work. I know, it's crazy to think about, Denise. All right, this was my dad's 80th party. This was our visit in Massachusetts before that. So maybe I need to just see, I like it better when there's just not a lot on every page. Do you see? Then there's room for more stuff. I might have to do 2 pages for the month of June because these are all June. No, Grace, you lie. July. These are all July. I'm saying the wrong month. These are all July. Do you know what? If you are irritated with me right now, I could totally understand. I'm irritated with myself because I feel like this process is so unbelievably slow. It's deciding what to keep, what goes. How do you do this when you scrapbook? First of all, I've spent hours and hours and hours trying to decide what pictures to even print. So that, I've already done all that. I got his whole first year printed. And now it's trying to decide what to keep in the book and what to get rid of. My dad doesn't look very happy in this picture. I think he was done taking photos, but I'm so glad I pushed. I don't usually push. I even said that I didn't get a single picture of us yesterday for Mother's Day. I should have, but I didn't. I don't think of it. Here we are. That's so fun. That's so fun. I miss my dad. I wish he was still around. I wish my kids had more time with him. I could cut that down even further if I needed to. Okay, I don't need both of these. One or the other, and I'm going to go with this one. This one I'm going to leave behind. I actually might just tack it up here in the room. First priority is to get these trimmed up so I can really see how much room I need for them. They're going to have sweet pictures with their grandpa. With their grandpa. Their papa. We call them Papa. Papa Joe. We had Papa Joe and Papa Lauren. Okay. So these will all go on the next page, I think. I want to keep them separate because this was Massachusetts and then the next page will be North Dakota. And we had a lot of visiting that month. Good morning, Al Ricketts. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for being here. Trim to look like diamonds. Oh, interesting. How would I do that? That sounds painful. Can you imagine the dimensions? Mine will not be like pure diamonds because I'm not good with dimensions in math. So they would be all wonky and off, Denise, if I did that. That's what would happen to my diamonds. Unless I suppose you could put the photos through your cutter, but girl, I do not have the energy nor the patience to do that. I'll tell you that right now. Girl, I am really starting to stress about graduation coming up so soon. I really am. I've got to say something about this. This was my dad's 80th birthday party. I think it was a surprise. We rented a local restaurant, and we invited all his friends, and these people are all gone now. All of these people have passed away, all his friends. I mean, he was 86 when he died about 7 years ago, so they're all gone. They're all gone, my aunts and uncles. I do want to say something about this. All right, let's pick out paper for this. So I need a paper background. These papers, I bought all these papers when I started scrapbooking for them a long time ago. So it would be nice if I could use some of those, but I have other 12 by 12 papers I could use as well. What about these two? Those are bold. I think I want something a little softer. Like, see, these are all like little kid papers, and that was on purpose so they'd have really cute papers for their scrapbook. I'm gonna look, I guess I have to go through my stash of scrapbook papers, decorative scrapbook papers, and see if I can find something I like that would be different. I'm here, girls. I'm just looking at my papers across the room, which I know isn't ideal, but these are all double-sided, so it takes a hot minute to look through them and see what you want to use. No, don't mind these two. Those are cute. They have cupcakes on them. And actually, I have a photo of Landon eating a cupcake at Papa Joe's birthday, but I think that's in Landon's book. I like the softer colors, but it's a boy's book. Like, I love that. But it's a boy's book, and I don't know that they would like that. Ooh, those are cool. That dark green is really cool, actually. All right. Maybe these? That's an unusual, unusual color. Yeah, that'd be kind of cute. All right, let's do it. Let's not overthink it, huh? It's okay. Any paper you use, getting it done is way more important than worrying about the color of the paper, I think, anyway. Let me get that stuff off there. I'm using the Creative Memories system from long ago. I haven't been on their website in ages, so I don't know if they still have this same system or not. Hey, Deb, how are you, friend? Welcome. Thanks for being here. Thanks for saying hello. Shy Be Creative, thanks for being here. Hello. Roro Gill, hello. We're scrapbooking for my son. His graduation from high school is coming up in a couple of weeks, and I need to get these in and done. All right, I'm going to do this. See how I have to build it because I'm super visual. I have to see it. I can't just put one together and not have the other one right next to it. And then for all July as well. But these are the North Dakota visit. Could I fit all of Massachusetts on one page? I just don't think I can without it being uber crowded. I could cut that one down more. This one can't get cut at all. I would have very little room to write. if I did cut that one down, it doesn't do anything for me. It doesn't give me any more space, actually. Just making sure. Okay. Now, I like to use a solid paper somehow as a background or something, just so that, you know, we're breaking it up a little bit. So let's pick a color for that. And I kind of hold this up because all right, see how he has that stripe and he has orange in the stripes of his shirt. So I feel like I like to pick a color that's going to match and it's going to work well. These are the same width, so if I cut a strip big enough, I could put these both on one strip, linear to each other. So if I cut it like right there. And I don't think I want this entire thing. I'm going to cut it a little bit short, so it's not going across the whole page. It's a real challenge on Whatnot because I only have the vertical screen. You can't go, I have not figured out if somebody's here that it goes live on a regular basis on Whatnot and knows how to get that horizontal screen without OBS, please tell me because I don't know how to do it. I think I like to keep them in chronological order. It would be nice to have a little space to write. So if I go like this, I actually think I'll give them each their own frame, and then I'll write on them like I did on the other one. Let's see, Gracie, make a decision here. I'll go like this. All right, I got it figured out. I know what I'm going to do. You don't know what I'm going to do, but I'll show you here in a second. I do like to have different configurations so that every page isn't looking exactly the same. So let's go like this. So instead of skinny this way, I'm going to go this way with this frame, and then I'm going to use this part to write on. It's just too big, right? So if this goes here and this goes here, I need to cut this about an inch off. And that's about as measuring as I'm going to get. I say about an inch, and then I see if it fits. That's all. Easy breezy. And actually, I'm going to put him down here and write up here and do little arrows. That'll be cute. This will go here, and then I can write in here with little arrows to tell him who he's hanging out with here. Because he doesn't even remember. This is so sad, but Linda, my sister, if you're listening, he doesn't even remember Margaret. That's my sister's daughter, Margaret. But he sees my sister, Kathy, so his aunt, all the time. So he knows Auntie Kathy really well because they see each other all the time. Several times a year, anyway. All right, I'm all right with this page. Good morning. Hello, everybody. Hey, Zep Karen. Welcome, friend. Scrapbooking today. Yes, Denise, that's so true. Denise, you've known my boys since they were babies. Isn't that crazy to see? I mean, girls, you have adult children too. So you know this angst that I'm going through of like, how could it possibly be that they're already adults? So Landon came home this weekend, Denise, for Mother's Day, which was so nice. I'm going to run out of this tape real quick. He bought some used furniture. I was like, attaboy, that's the way to do it. He bought a used desk and chair from somebody that was selling it in Grand Forks for $100 off of Facebook Marketplace. And then I saw in the UND University of North Dakota, like family group thing. Somebody was giving away. She had a trunk. She's from Washington State and she's moving back out of state. She must be a senior who's graduating. And she's like, I don't need or want this trunk anymore. Whoever wants it can have it for free. I was like, we'll take it. Like my son could use that because he had said, I'm going to come home this weekend and I'll grab a couple of Rubbermaid totes to put my stuff in so I can move because he's moving to a new apartment in Grand Forks. New house, actually. So that was the plan. So he's coming home to get these Rubbermaid totes. So when I saw this trunk, I was like, oh my gosh, this girl's giving away this trunk. It looks brand new. Just go get it. Yay. Thank you. Whatever the girl's name was. Thank you for doing that. Her name was Ashley. How sweet, right? Oh my gosh. So helpful for my family to have that help. And it probably helped her too. She was like, I don't know what to do with this trunk. I don't want to throw it out, but I got to get it to someone. Oh my gosh. So sweet. He kept saying to me, the little punk Maddie, or Denise, he kept saying to me yesterday, now that your youngest son is leaving the house, this is your last Mother's Day. I was like, no, it'll be my last Mother's Day when I die. Like, stop saying that. I said, you're bumming me out completely. Oh my gosh. And then gonna with cousin. My phone is ringing. Our house phone never rings, but it's ringing. I know. Denise, that's what I was saying. Where does this kid come up with this stuff? With cousin Margaret. I'm going to write, my kids grew up in North Dakota. I grew up in Massachusetts. Since my dad died, I haven't been back to Massachusetts in 4 years. So my kids, when I think about it that way, they haven't been back to Massachusetts in 4 years. So Gannon would have been 14. This was so long ago. He's not going to remember all these places and all these things. So I'm going to write a few details here. I don't remember where this barbecue was. It was at somebody's house. That detail doesn't matter to me. I'm just going to, whatever detail I can remember, I'm going to put down on here. All right, that one's done. I can put a sleeve on this one, can't I? Yep, I could. I'm like really happy that it's in my writing. I know if you think that your handwriting is messy or you don't like it, I would just say get over yourself. And I mean that in the most loving way. I mean that in the most loving way. Don't overthink this stuff. Your family will cherish having this stuff in your writing. I cherish the stuff that I have, like just a couple of things in my mom's writing and my dad's writing. And they're both gone. They've been gone for a long time. And I cherish both of them, like having their stuff in their writing. Why is that sticking so bad? It's like sticky or something. So please, if you're doing these things for your kids, please don't feel like you have to type everything out. I think they would much rather have your handwriting, as messy or messed up or, you know, whatever you think it is that you think is wrong with it, your kids will cherish it. So when you're putting these things together, please don't deprive them of that. Your handwriting is as unique as your own fingerprint, I think. So give them the gift of that, you know, having that little piece of you after you're gone. Because whether you like to think of it or not, ladies, we will be gone someday. And this is the stuff that you hope that they love and cherish having. All right. I actually like this green and orange together a lot. Come on, slip on here now. This little sleeve. All right, that page is done. Now I've been leaving room for I'm looking for more tape, girls, because I'm going to run out. I've been leaving room for me to put the months on here in with my Cricut. So I'm going to have to figure out how to do that here too. And I have to leave room for, I'm not going to do my Cricut now. You know, when I was at the scrapbook retreat, I did the Cricut letters while I was creating the pages, but I'm not going to do that now because I'd have to go to a different room. So that doesn't work for Whatnot. But I don't think I have any more of this orange paper left, unfortunately. But maybe I can use what I do have left. Let's just see. Is there another sheet in this thing? Probably not. It's a pretty old pack. It's been around for a long time. Oh, that's another orange. It's not the same orange, but it's another orange. And brown wouldn't be bad on here. Actually, brown wouldn't be bad. Brown and orange go well together. I have lots of brown. So I have to figure out just layout wise, what do I want to do here? I only have 2 photos of this party. I could go print more, but I don't mind. Maybe I leave this section here for the writing part, or let's get a strip of this like I've been doing. 2-inch strip, 2 1/4 inch strip, and then I'll put my letters on here for July 2007 will go on there, and then in here will be the photos. It would be really nice if I could incorporate this orange so it's matching that other side. Is this big enough? Oh my gosh, that was just meant to be. Although this is kind of ripped up. It's old. It's actually got a rip on it. Let's see if we can salvage it for this photo. Looks like it was meant to be. Yep. I'm going to cut it. Oh, guys, I'm kind of daring this way. Papa Joe's 80th birthday party. I shouldn't do this, but I am going to glue this down and then put it in so I can see exactly what I'm doing with the cutter. That's where I want to cut it. I want to cut it like right around there. Not worried about perfection, clearly. And then if I do this, I can handwrite on here what this is all about. I feel like this is just a little too big. I'm going to cut it down just a little bit. How much, you say? I don't know. I don't know. Like that much. A tish, a bit. An inch 1/4. I don't know. Don't worry. You know me. I won't throw any of those out. This will go here. This will go here. This will go here. I have more pictures from this party, and I felt like I was printing so many off that I limited myself to just these 2, and now I kind of think I need more. But these 2 will go together, so that'll look nice. Like that. That'll look nice. Okay. And do I want... I am incredibly visual, so like I have to do it. Like I have to like, oh, which side do I want this on? I kind of like it on this side. This will be my marker for the month. What month it is. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome. We're crafting and chatting, just like Denise said. Denise, you'd be a good moderator, friend. I've never had a moderator in any of my shows, but I do feel like, oh my gosh, how handy it would be to have somebody helping, right? Like that's so cool. What are you guys up to? Anybody finding any good stuff on Whatnot today? Are you shopping a good sale that you want to tell somebody about? Are you a seller who has a sale coming up that you want to tell people about? Give us all the deets. Fill us in. What's going on? This, I don't like that this is kind of sticking up like that. Normally on my junk journals, I do love that, but I don't like it in my scrapbook. Okay. Papa Joe's. Now I have to think about what I want to write. Papa Joe's 80th birthday party surprise at, I'm trying to think of the name of the restaurant. I think it's Tucker's. I think. I gotta look it up. I think it's Tucker's. Is that the name of it? Oh my God. Turner's. Oh my gosh. Turner's Seafood. Okay. Fits perfectly. Fits perfectly. All right. That's July. I'm not going to put this in a sleeve because I need to still add stuff to it. Now this side, we're moving over to his visit. He came back to North Dakota with us. And he did that a couple of times before he died, where he traveled here to visit with us. It was not very common for him to leave Massachusetts. So it was a big deal for him to come and visit with us for so long. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Thanks for being here and hanging out. I appreciate you so much. If you're coming here, if you're here from YouTube and you want to join in the conversation, jump on over into the Whatnot app, into the show there. I go live every Monday in Whatnot. I've been doing this for a few weeks, and I think I'm just going to stick with this plan of live Monday craft and chat, and then Wednesday. So I have an auction coming up on Wednesday. So if you want to join for the auction, Wednesday is your day. I don't think I can get these all on one piece of paper. Oh, remember, I'm not using both of these. I had 3 of them. Look at how many I printed out. I like this one. Oh, I love how the kids are positioned in this one. So those we have to keep. We have to keep. Gannon loved it to be swaddled. That kid, he was so sweet. He loved to be swaddled in his blankies. Loved it, loved it. Isn't that funny how some kids do and some kids don't? I don't remember Landon liking that, but Gannon loved to be like all up and restricted in that blanket. Well, when he was really an infant, as he got older, he would bust out of it. You know, then he didn't like it. But when he was just a baby, he did like it. So I can fit very easily all 4 of those there. And maybe I will just be super linear about this and stick them on there. I need background paper though. And then is this all the photos? Yeah, I guess I took 2 out. I wonder if that was a specific occasion that we were having dinner. I'm not sure. Please say hello when you get here. Let me know where you're coming in from. I love to get to know you guys. I love to chat. Okay, now one issue will be... Oh no, these are facing pages, so these can be matching. I was going to say they're going to be opposite each other, but no, they won't. Do I dare put flowers? Oh my word, that's bold. I think I like this better. Do I dare put flowers in my boy child, my boy adult man? I can't believe he's graduating from high school. It's blowing my mind. Blowing my mind. I have so much to do to get ready for the party. I want to order. So he has a sheet cake coming, or I've ordered a sheet cake, but it's not from It's not from a local place. It's a frozen sheet cake. It's delicious. We had the same cake for Landon's graduation. But it's plain on the top. It doesn't have like anything written on it or anything. So I'm thinking about ordering have you guys ever seen those edible like printouts that you can put on top of a cake? I want to order that today. Create something for him. I don't know about these flowers, you guys. I don't know what they're going to think, my poor kids, about these flowers, but I think they're kind of cute. But they're really busy. I don't know if I like the colors together. I have 2 of these sheets as well. This is more of a mint, but still, I feel like they're really busy. There's a lot of blue in the sky here. There's absolutely no blue on the paper, though. I'm not sure that I like that at all. Maybe. What do you think of the green and blue together? Yay or nay to the combination of green and blue? What do you think? I don't know that I have any more of that paper left, so I would need a bunch of whatever color I choose. I would need a few of them, right? He has red on his shirt. Red, well, the green might look good. Green on green. Not that one, though. No, not red. All right. I need more paper because I'm almost, this little stash of paper is almost out. Coming around the corner, girls, with more paper, maybe. I bought these at Walmart the other day because I was running low on just plain 12 by 12. So I like to hold them up together so I can see. The yellow is too yellow. Oh, too white. Nope. That's a more muted, like bluish green. And since that's minty, that might be a better color. Let's grab a piece of that and see. Yes, we are in North Dakota. Denise and I both. Denise and I used to work together at the local community college. Oh my gosh, Denise. That was before the kids were born. Girl, do you ever think about that? Because I left there before I even got pregnant. I left the college. I can't even believe that because I felt like the college is such a big part of my life here in North Dakota, but it has been such a, compared to how long I've been here, it's been such a short percentage of my time in North Dakota when I think about it that way. I was there for 5 years, just about 5 years, but it was before the kids were born. Right, that piece just isn't going to cut it for the color that I need. But let's see about this one. And what was I thinking here? What if I did? I'm not sure I like that one there. I have several of these, so I liked the width of this one, but maybe a little wider. When I had this one down, I liked the width of it, so I'm just going to go a little wider than that. That's how much I measure, guys. I just wing it. I just can't deal with being super perfect or stressed about like lining this stuff up just perfect. I can't do it. I just can't. And you can't make me. I won't do it. All right, this is it. This is all I have for here, but maybe instead of 4 and 2, I need to do 3. And I don't like that one on that side. See how these are all just a little softer and these ones have harsher colors? I do like more visual cues than I do measuring things. I kind of use my eyeballs and figure what I see and whether I like it there or not. If I did this, I put this right in the middle, and then I would have this space for my date. And I could even write something in there. Okay, that on that page, I'm thinking. And then on this page, I do try to do it all a little bit differently every time. I don't want it to all look exactly the same, if you know what I mean. And I know I'm going to use this paper, so I can just glue this down so it stops shuffling around on me. Oh, that paper is seriously bold. I can't with this. Just about hurts my eyes. I do like this system from Creative Memories, I should say. Creative Impressions is a local business. It's funny that I said that. Yeah, 3 on each page. Let's get this down. If you need more of the paper, I have tons. Let me know. I can bring to drop off. What kind of paper do you have, Denise? You mean like more scrapbook paper? Do you have decorative scrapbook paper? I have a lot of it. You know, I tend to think, well, I bought a bunch when I was at the scrapbook retreat 17 years ago, whatever it was. But I bought very specifically for a boys album, right? Now, uh-oh, that's not even. Uh-oh, I'm ripping it. Uh-oh, look what I did. It's not, look, it's crooked. And it goes over just a tish. I think I can still fit it in there. I'm not going to worry about it. When I bought the paper originally, I bought the paper for a boys album that like looked like a boys album kind of paper. Now, the papers that I've been collecting since then are very girly, like the stuff that I like, not necessarily what the boys might like. I think I am going to do this way and then put July 2007 in here. I may just want room to write more though. So before I glue those down, let's finish with figuring this one out. Because maybe I could add a journal spot in here some way. No, I'm want to get a strip of green in here somewhere so I can do some journaling, but I'm trying to figure out where exactly do I want it. What if I did, instead of a strip of green, what if I did a couple of triangles? I haven't done that yet in here. This I would need to measure. Wouldn't I? I kind of want a square. So let me think about this. If this, we're going to start with a square. So if I have this is, oh, you would have to be 7 3/4. That would mean you're a pain in my rear. It would be great if it was like 8 inches, but it's not. It's 7 3/4. So let's cut it 7 3/4 going this way. And then I'm going to get 2 equal sized triangles from it. Like this. I'm going to cut corner to corner. And my other machine is so much, my other cutter is so much better for this. But if I put this corner and that corner on the same line, I should get 2 equal sized triangles. I at least know that much. I don't know anything else about measuring, but I at least know that much. Okay. So see, now I have 2 triangles that I can, oh, I wrapped up my pictures in there. I'm wondering if I'll have enough with these 2 triangles. Will I have enough if I do this? They might be a little bit too big. I want some space for writing some notes. Look at how cute that is. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Wait a minute. You don't come here. You go over there. Now, if I did something like that, I could write up in here. See? That's kind of my thought. What do you think? What do y'all think? They're a little bit big. Should I make them a little smaller? This is all about placement, and I'm just going to now not be picky, but I am a little particular. I do kind of like this. It really tones down the florals, right? I mean, it really makes it a lot easier to see those florals. They're not so harsh on the eye. But let's do it then. Listen, if I hem and haw over every single of these pages, it's going to take me 3 years to do this. And I did not leave myself enough time for all that. I did not. I should not have waited until the month he is graduating from high school to work on his baby album, but that's what I'm doing. Am I the only one? Maybe I am the only one in the world. Like, why did I wait so long? I knew it was coming. I think I was in denial. This thing is awfully sticky. Look at this. What's up with that? I don't like that tape runner, but I'm going to use it up. I'm going to finish it up. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so cute. Especially with little Ganny, my little baby. My little Dookie. I call him Dookie sometimes. I don't know why, but that's what I call him. Now, I like the blue sky. I think because this is, look at the difference. This is how I'm super visual. See how this blue sky is one solid color, basically. It's ombre, but it's one solid color. And then here I have all the trees, and we have this awning, so it's really busy. So instead of busy behind busy, I'm going to switch these. I'll put the solid one behind the busy background, and I'll put the busy one behind the solid background, and then I can write down here. Do you see? I do think through these things in that regard. So maybe, I don't like these two next to each other though. So maybe I go like that. So they're not, and then I'll have all this space to write. Don't overthink it, Gracie. Don't you overthink it. Now it's going to be in those sleeves, so I don't feel like my glue jobs have to be perfect either, because they're all going to be stuck down. So you can see I'm not getting like super concerned about all of that. I think I'm going to have to just spend a considerable amount of time on this today. I mean, not necessarily with you guys here, but I don't want to eat up all your day hanging out with me. I do appreciate your company, though. Thank you for stopping in. I'm just crafting and chatting today. On Wednesday, I do have, do I want to go down or do I want to go up? I think I'm going to go down a little bit. I do have a auction coming up on Wednesday. So if you want to join in that on that fun, you sure are welcome to. Do I want to go way up? I don't know what I want to do. I think I'll just go evenly placed. Okay, now I'm going to write in here. And then this one, let's get this one down. So these are two facing pages. This one, I'll put with the Cricut, I'll make July 2007. Ugh, look at this stupid thing. I'll put July 2007 with my Cricut letters on here. So it's going to take me some time just to get those ready. I do want this centered. That's 12 inches. There's the 6. So we want to kind of go like right here. And then like this. And we're going to position them low and high so that I have enough room. Uh-oh, that one's out. So I have enough room to put my letters for the month and the year. in here. He knows who these people are. So I actually, do you guys, when you do your books, do you mark every single person, like write down who they are in a book? Like, think about it. I look at books of my parents or pictures of my parents, and I'm like, who are these other people? Like, the people at their wedding were clearly very important to them. They were at their wedding or they were in their wedding. But then I say, who are these people? Like, these were my parents' friends at the time that they got married. These are the people they were closest to in the world. And yet I have no idea what their names are. And it bothers me so much. So I probably will leave room on here for me to write. Even though I'll put July in here, I want to leave room for me to write down who's in these photos and what's going on. Oh my gosh, that's really cute. What do you think? I really like that green flowery paper now. So I'm not going to put these in sleeves because I still have a little more work to do on them. So when that happens, I can't really put them in the sleeves. Now this will start another 2-page spread, and then we'll be into August. So it might benefit me and my little weak brain to put a Post-it note on these pages. This is also July. This is all July. So I know what I have to put on them. This was June. Why didn't I put a sleeve on this one? Oh, because I got to do June here. I'll know that because this is July. And I have May before it, so it makes sense. And then this is still July. I will write a note so I know what I got to put on here. July 07, North Dakota. Okay. And I won't write on these pages until I get the July 2007 on here so that I know how much room I have. But then we're on to a new 2-page spread for what would be August, yes? So now let's get the August photos out. Hey, Mystic Magnolia, thanks for being here. Good morning, Jenos. Thanks, guys, for joining in. Leslie, hello. Carol, welcome, friends. Craft and chat this morning. I'm working on my son's scrapbook for his graduation coming up. I got a ton of it in a craft box I got at a rummage sale. So much you won't use it all? Oh gosh, that was a good find then. All right, these are August photos. August. There they are with their Papa Lauren. That's my husband's dad. Look at that widow face. All August. I started printing some of them smaller because I'm like, I have so many photos that I want to share, but I'm not going to fit them all in here. So look at all of these. I printed 2 to a page. I believe these are all August. Yes, August, September. All right. So before I put anything down, I look at what I got for the month and decide what needs to get. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 8 of them. But these ones I'm going to cut down to smaller. So I got to figure out my size. Can I fit them all on a 2-page spread? My goal is to have 1 month per 2-page spread. That's my goal with my kids' first year scrapbook. I have so many photos, it's unbelievable, but I can only fit so many. All right, so the extra ones, I'm just going to put aside. I don't know what I'll do with them. Don't you know? Gannon's first try at solid foods. I mean, he was born in March, so in August he would have been 5 months old. And these are his first. I'm going to keep the ones with the dates. I don't know why. Put the other ones aside. This one, it has a white border all around it, which bums me out. I usually pick borderless printing, but this didn't get that way. I probably just forgot to ask for borderless printing, so I have to do a lot more cuts on this one. And this thing is squeaky. Sorry about that. What did you guys do for Mother's Day? Did anybody eat something special? Go somewhere special? I don't know why. I was so tired. I was fighting it too. My husband was like, just come and relax. I was working. I was doing laundry. I was on my computer getting stuff done. And he's like, Grace, it's Mother's Day. Come relax. I said, I have so much to do. And he said, just sit here for a minute. So I sat down, and then before I knew it, I was on the couch sitting. I laid down, and then I fell asleep. Now he's having a snack. He made himself like a plate of summer sausage with cheese and crackers in between breakfast and dinner. So he's having a snack. The TV wasn't even on. The kids were both elsewhere. Gannon was at shooting practice. I can't believe they had it on Mother's Day, but they did. He's on the trap team, and they had shooting practice. And he had to make up. He missed 2 weeks, one for the DECA trip, and then the other one he was sick. So he had to do 3 rounds of shooting. Well, usually they do 1 round on a Sunday. So he was gone for several hours. So the house was really quiet. I sat down. Before I knew it, I was laying down. And then before I knew it, I was asleep. And then Chris turned the TV on, and it startled me awake so bad because it was sound like very, very silent in the house. And then all of a sudden, the TV. And I was like, what? Huh? Like it scared me awake. And I was like, oh my gosh. So he said, just lay back down, because I clearly fell asleep immediately. I laid back down again. Something on the TV startled me awake, disturbed my sleep. So I just went and crawled in bed. I was like, that's it. I've had it. I'm going to sleep. All right, that one. Look at his little face. Look at their little face. Okay, let's see what we got now for spacing with all these photos. Now, this is nice that these 3 are all the same size, because I could line those up like that. There's a lot of photos here. How am I going to fit these? All right, I better cut these down. Even though I pick borderless printing, sometimes it just doesn't work. And I need more room, so I better cut these down too. This is a slow process. There's nothing fast about it. But, perfect condition. Oh, the papers? Is that what you're saying is in perfect condition? What's in perfect condition? All right, I'm going to cut these just a little shorter even, so I can get more. This one I won't cut. This one I could cut a little bit more of. But although our backyard, I wonder if our kids remember that was the other house. It wasn't even this house. Maybe I leave. Oh, that first swipe didn't even get through the paper at all. Maybe I leave that there with the backyard. I always think about that stuff. Like, do they remember that space that we had? We moved out of that house 8 years ago, so it was a long time ago. Let's see, these 2. Do I get to cut any of this off? Maybe I'll just make them a little shorter. I can cut my arm off with no problem. That doesn't hurt the photo at all. And then here I can cut this blanket off. Maybe I should make it the same size though, so that they can be lined up if I need to. I'm so bad, you guys. I am not gonna sit here and get all picky about measurements. It's just not who I am. It's just not me. All right. Yeah, these will fit easily. I can get because I did these 3 small, I can get 5 on this page. And then over here, I can get these 3 and still have room for saying that this is August. And I just picked this up. Look what happened. I don't like that. Not sticking. It's just too flimsy. Get on there, you. Get. All right, that's better. They're going to be in sleeves, so it's not a huge issue. Okay, now I got to pick again. I got to pick out background paper. So I do like to lay these out because I look at the colors that are in the photos when I'm picking out that background paper. It's going to be 94 today, Denise. You staying inside? It's so rare. Like, it's rare all summer. We don't get to the 90s. Like, maybe in July, August, we'll hit a 90-degree day. So to have 94 degrees in May is unprecedented. It's like just not what we do. Hey, Joanne. Thanks for saying hello. Thanks for being here. Aw, thanks. I appreciate you saying my kids are cute. That's my Ganny. He's graduating from high school a couple weeks, and I'm trying to get his course, Procrastinating Mama. I started his scrapbook 17 years ago, and then I just didn't scrapbook. I just stopped going to scrapbooking retreats, so I wasn't scrapbooking for the longest time. I love that paper, but I don't dare put it in my child's. Look at it. It goes so well, though. Should I do it? It doesn't go well with the red. Look at all the green in here, though. Like, we could really soften the blow with like a dark green or something, you see? Do I dare do it? Would you do it? Would you put a pink and green paper in your son's? I think it's okay. I think it's acceptable on the infant, in the infant book, right? Like here, he is 5 months old. So it's okay if a 5-month-old boy has pink going on. Nobody is going to fault the child. Not quite manly yet. He's still just baby boy. I mean, these are meant to be coordinated. I wouldn't even have to use, I've been using the same sides, but we could do one side like that and the other side like that. That still coordinates. That's the whole point of having these double-sided papers. Now, it's just too busy for me. This is just too busy for me. I don't like it at all. Now, if I did something like that, that helps a whole heck of a lot, doesn't it? So you're just having this peek through. It's not like the sole color that we're seeing. It's just peeking through. I do like that better. Then over here, why are you sticking together? What made you stick? And over here, is it too much? Should I just stick to the... Oh gosh, it hurts my eyes almost. It's like so bold and bright. But again, if you're putting something behind there to help soften the blow, there's purple, pink, green, and white in here. Is this the same as that? Almost, not quite, but almost. Same color? It's not the same exact color, but it's pretty darn close. So I'm going to do another wide strip. I just wonder if that strip is too wide. And plus I need a place to put July. Oh, this is August. See, this is why I have to have those Post-it notes. I have to write August on here somewhere. If I had a really thin strip of something, well, this one's kind of thick, but if I ran a thick solid through the middle here, see how it breaks? It does break it up a little bit, but I don't think I even like that. I actually find it quite relaxing to just, if you have the time to just do this stuff, I do find it quite relaxing. This one has, see how busy that one is? This one has less to look at. So like in terms of being on a busy background, I try to put the busiest thing on the solid background. I don't think I like the brown though. I'm just putting it there as a place mark to see if I like how I want to do these strips. Oh, thanks, Denise. Oh, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. You're such a good friend, Denise. That's good to hear. Fine boys. They're very polite. Joanne says I saved every newspaper article and picture regarding my son's basketball career through high school and college and made scrapbooks. Are they all done, Joanne? Like, how old is your son? Did you finish those books completely? It's such an impressive thing to do. Like, it just takes so much time and energy. I get it. Like, it's a lot of work. I'm just trying to get his first year done. It's a lot of work. All right. These, I'm happy with this arrangement. I have this little space down here that I could put something. I will end up with the same space down here. So maybe I could put the letters in here that say August 2007 and then leave this space here for writing something, journaling something down. The brown obviously has got to go. The brown, it's not the brown. I'm going to do a green. I just wanted to see if that's how I wanted to position this. I think I do need to do strips of green though. So let's do the same width that we have over here so they at least are coordinated that way. If I cut it that same width, oh, I'm going to go maybe a little wider. I can always cut it down further. Let's go a little bit wider just because of the size of that picture. It's underneath my thing here. Has anybody done digital scrapbooking? When I was way back in the day, so this would have been like in 2008, 2009 at the last scrapbook retreat that I went to, I had a girlfriend who decided digital scrapbooking had just come out and she was going to do that instead of all this paper scrapbooking. It's just slightly wider, which is what I wanted. So I did that right. So she was using digital scrapbooking for her kids' scrapbooks. And her daughters are 5 or 6 years older than my kids. So she was on a different time frame in terms of getting stuff done for them. Now, the only thing I'm wondering is these 3 photos here. I don't necessarily need to keep all 3 of them there. I mean, they do fit nicely, though. They fit the space real nice. I could put a ribbon behind those. That would be cute. I'm losing steam, girls. I think I need to take a break from this. I've been on for an hour and a half, basically. He's 37. Oh my gosh, that's exciting. Bye, Denise. Thanks for being here, friend. I appreciate you. I'm trying to make sure I read everybody's comments. All right, girls, I'm running out of steam. Please go bookmark. I'm going to give it up. Please bookmark. I have a show on Wednesday, a live auction for papers and napkins, paper decoupage stuff, napkins and rice papers and things like that. So, and I'll probably have some envelopes and things like that too, stationery and envelopes. So that is on Wednesday. So please bookmark it. I'm going to take a break here. I'm getting a little punchy. I need to just take a little walk or something. Join me then. Mondays and Wednesdays are my days here on Whatnot. Find me. I did put the schedule for the week in the Telegram channel and on the Facebook page. I will email it out to everybody who's on the email list. So thanks you guys for joining me in all those places. I appreciate you all so much. Have a blessed day. Hey, want to raid? Should we raid? There's just a couple of you here, but let's raid somebody just to be kind. And when we do that, please, if you don't mind, when we jump into somebody's live, just to say hello. Just please, you don't even have to stay long. You don't have to buy anything from them. Give them some crafty chicks to let them know that we're rating them from over here at the Compiness with Grace. And who should we pick? We've got Sweet Peas Creations, Looking Glass Lane. Let's do Creative Curiosities. It's a friend who's live now and a crafter.